weather. Supposed to look a lot better. Fuck.
Let me sit you down, tell you a story about me. Give me a second while I was twisting up my tree. GB lanky like a tree, Hawaiian had a lot of OGs. A lot of jewels dropped on me, I knew I was a young king. Was young, lost my moms, I was in the darkest the spots, 40 Glock, anything moving, not realizing I was my only yogi. Granny passed right after, no one was there to pray that he stopped me. No love.
Stop the cap. Good morning, Vietnam!
You still can rise to the top, make sure they respect you and not just what you got. Just stay grounded and God will never let you stop. Someone take this walk with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. Someone take this walk with me, with me, with me, with me. When you're free, life's a breeze. Sometimes you need to go out and see what you need to see. Someone take this walk with me, with me, with me, with me. Someone take this walk with me, with me, with me. Someone take this walk with me, with me, with me, with me. 2 years lockdown, Pop showed me we all that we got. No matter how that we are, you still can rise to the top. Making sure they respect you and not just what you got. Just stay grounded and God will never let you stop. Someone take this walk with me, with me. Someone take this walk with me, with me, with me. When you're free, life's a breeze. Sometimes you need to go out and see what you need to see. Someone take this walk with me, with me. Take this walk with me.
I gotta wake up now. Time to wake up now.
Better not get too comfortable. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable.
Where that shit at, man?
Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable.
You better wake up.
Bitch, don't get too comfortable.
If not, I don't give a
Better
fuck.
not get too comfortable. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. 4 or 5 hoes, supplemental Lamborghini. Yeah, it's $5 poker hunters, go and get a genie. 3, 4 stacks on a chinchilla beanie. Got a cup full of mud and Drake and Celine. Yeah, can't think for yourself, gotta think for the team. Yeah, fuck me like a star, gotta treat me like a king. Yeah, gotta roll with a chopper with a certain amount of bling. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, swerving a bulletproof coupe. Yeah, if I got to, I shoot out the roof. Yeah, turbo 63, shorty look blacker. Knees, I keep it a G. Louis V came with a duffel bag full of money. Fragrance on your boots, got my attention.
Lord,
put on the Rolls Royce.
Lord
It's hard to stay sober.
Lord
It's
Jesus.
hard to stay faithful.
Lord
When
Jesus.
showing you grateful and independent. Fuck all the danger. Spray out a stranger, you get too close. I say it 300, but the rain really falls. Talk to me, I'm so close. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable.
Playing with a bunch of fucking
Better
buttons.
not get too comfortable.
Playing with a bunch of fucking buttons.
4 or 5 hoes, supplemental Lamborghini. Yeah, it's $5 poker hunters, go and get a genie. 3, 4 stacks on a chinchilla beanie. Got a cup full of mud and Drake and Celine. Yeah, can't think for yourself, gotta think for the team. I'm thinking colossal, thinking about flying the vibes out, going tribal. I know I'm impeccable, seen what these niggas can do when that shit get federal. Call up a queen, clean up a queen, clean up a bean like vegetables. Step out on the scene, living like a king. I know this game can be treacherous. They was thinking that it couldn't be done and it's tangible. Tell me how you get this comfortable, you wearing the wild animals. Simply did it because they said it couldn't be done, and I think it can be done. Can't even pay for my son, he on probation, they revoked this bond. Yeah, gotta light another blunt. Yeah, I'm not a publicity stunt. Yeah, I'd have been through more shit this much than a nigga been through in a lifetime. Cut a few niggas and bitches off, they were just wasting my time. Pretty and fine, the way this girl's designed, hope she can read my mind. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable.
Stop the
Better
cap.
not get too comfortable. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. 4 or 5 hoes up a minute, Lamborghini. Yeah, it's $5 poker hunters, go and get a genie. 3, 4 stacks on a chinchilla bean. Got a cup full of mud and a Drake and Celine. Yeah, can't think of yourself like a thing for the team. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable.
Gotta have some buttons.
Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, bitch,
Stop
don't
the
get
cap.
too
What, nigga?
comfortable. Better not get too comfortable.
I be doing the most. Like, yo,
Nigga, what the fuck?
Mimi. Mimi.
I be lying. Yo, I be wild at this shit. You gotta get you some buttons, man. Nigga, please. Where they coming from? Good. Like, damn, I gotta chill, man. I be doing the most, man. Let me get this, I be waking up, man. I be ready, yo. I mean, shit. That workout put you down, man. It forces you to get sleep and take bitch-ass naps. But it ain't a nap if you pass out. I mean, shit. Don't count if you pass out, man. Nope. Let's get ready for the weather, bitch. Yo, I can't hear this bitch. Fucking bitch. What did I press? What did I miss? Hold up. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not muted. I done did some dumb shit. I did some stupid shit. Yo, at least y'all can hear me. I'm gonna try to entertain y'all until the motherfucking music come back on. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This some bullshit. Nigga, I just played this bitch ass shit. We gonna try this again, man. This some bitch ass shit. Fuck. I can't never win, man. Man, what did I fucking do? Man, fuck that shit, man. We just gonna play music and shit. Niggas always trying to fucking, motherfuckers always trying to fucking, nigga, I got uncopyrighted music, nigga. I'm good. Matter of fact. Nah. You in the weather to this shit. My weather bitches ain't work. They ain't showing up for work on Friday. Fuck y'all.
We were really outside. We were really outside. We were really
Fuck my weather
we were
bitches.
really outside. All night long we
Fire.
dance. All night long we dance. All night long. All
Bitch,
night long.
fire.
All night long we dance. The vibes are getting me high. The vibes are getting me high.
I fired them bitches.
The vibes are. The vibes are
You ain't showing up at 6:55 in the morning while I'm yawning. My weather bitch is getting fired.
I was touched by an angel in the club. I was touched by an angel in the club.
Here we go. I don't know why it's 24 in Philly, feels like 16, gonna be 37. St. Louis, above freezing. 61 on Friday in St. Louis. That's some fucking bullshit. Chicago, 31, feels like 29. High 48. Hold on, maybe refresh Philly.
Got me thinking I might upgrade your life, make you my wife. As we gaze at the stars, we gon' remember the name.
At least it's cold in Cali, man. 55. Pneumonia weather. 73 is the high, though.
We were really outside.
Oh, fuck.
We were really outside. We were really outside.
Oh, you on the right side of the bed? Okay.
All night long, we dance. All night long, all night long, all
Where you at?
Stop the cap.
They wake up on the right side of the
Stop
bed.
the cap.
Stop fucking playing, man. Oh, Kansas City. KC.
I was touched by an angel in the club. I was touched by an angel in the club.
How they get good weather out there? 66. Ain't them niggas next to South Dakota or some shit? Ain't Missouri next to South fucking Dakota or something? How the fuck? Don't make me click on this fucking map, man. Make me click on this fucking map, nigga. No, I gotta look at the map. I ain't gonna front. I might be off a little bit. Maybe I'm Oklahoma. Maybe I never put my memory quite on. Well, now St. Louis, yes. To the other side of Missouri, I never like downloaded that map. You know how Google download they shit. I never like downloaded that part. Like, all right, other side of Missouri. Hold up, Kansas City, but oh, Kansas. I'm dumb as a bitch. But I didn't think Kansas had Kansas. KCKC or KCMO. Ain't that a fucking difference, nigga? That sound like a health plan. Would you like KCKC or KCMO? Let me know. Music cut out. Let me take care of that for you motherfuckers, man. I don't know how they weather better than everybody right now. Detroit. I know the music's loud, oh well. Detroit 18. Raleigh 29, going up to 51. How the fuck we ain't get it yet? Atlanta 40, going to 63. Miami. Going up to 80. It is what it is. 70 in New Orleans for the day. Not bad. It's not fucking bad, man. New York City. It's warmer up there. Buffalo. It's the same weather in Buffalo. Everybody. Cleveland, Augusta, high of 61, Jacksonville, high of 70. Hold up. Fayetteville, Arkansas. Hey, it's up there. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? working, I'm playing that motherfucking intro. And about whether bitches clock in, man, I don't give a fuck if they clock in. Fire them, dog. We can talk a little about this NZiyyah Harries case. If I'm not mistaken, me and Mufasa did, this is one of our best viewed videos. If I'm not mistaken, the NZiyyah Harries case, that Detroit shit went left. But, yeah, we literally went over that case where they couldn't find the body of that kid, but found her sneaks and shit. I think we did NZiyyah Harries part 1, part 2, and part 3, if I'm not mistaken, multi-hour live stream. Actually, we'll go look at that shit. But if you don't know about the NZiyyah Harries case, we'll get started there. We'll definitely. Are you serious? Hold up, so let me get something correct, yo. Because if my fucking volume ain't working on the video, I don't know what I did then. I was fucking with something. Yo, something ain't looking quite right, though. Man, it's always shit, when in doubt, play some fucking beats.
Long way right here for this bitch ass. I'ma fucking take all night. Give me drums and Al. Let's go. Yeah. After the chain of events, where your chain went, gotta watch the ladies you laying with. Nigga been had flavor kid, but I ain't a lick. Taste the shit, this ain't no cake mix. They say this bed's a snake pit. Keep what you can't escape with. Can't be afraid to get bit. I stayed in the mix, it ain't in my nature to shape shift. The train is alligator skin. Huh?
Check this out.
I'm in the my back. They trying to stab me in my back. You already know where my mind at. Drive-bys in the Pontiac, body snatched. For the same price it costs wifey to get a body snatched. Pistol whipping for shits and giggles. Knock the jib loose, leave you without a tooth to nibble. No food, only soup on the menu. My dude on the roof, he ain't bring a fiddle. The feds might have bugged the rental, we speaking riddles. Left your vehicle riddle. Your femur break easy as peanut brittle. We got away clean as a whistle. I walked off a whistle. Blow a kiss at your miss at the vigil. I'm a cruel individual. All my niggas sliders.
So my grandfather told me, you don't get as far as the motherfuckers you talk to for no reason. You'll be successful as the motherfuckers that you talk to for no reason. What I mean is, if you spending your day talking to a nigga that ain't got nothing going on, what the fuck kind of information can he offer you? Can he help you learn something? Can he teach you something in the conversation? Leave me the fuck alone, man. Y'all niggas.
Maybe my little restart might work. Damn, I got some good music. Yo, I just thought about this. That shit you hearing right now is by Quincy, and then Foe mixed the shit and put lyrics on it. So that's different, yo. Just think about that, yo. I never thought about. Yo, these niggas be just in the lab making shit, sending me shit, and then they do this type shit. You hear that shit? Yeah. Yo, that's different. That's different, yo.
Let me sit you down, tell you a story about me. Give me a second while I was twisting up my tree. GB lanky like a tree, Hawaiian had a lot of OGs. A lot of jewels dropped on me, I knew I was a young king. Was young, lost my moms, I was in the dark.
Oh!
I hope you hear me.
If you hear me.
If you listen out there.
I hope you hear me.
If you listen soon, what?
Yo,
it's crazy how we listen, but
still don't care.
As you were living life,
without a care. Figured life a joke and the game wasn't fair. You realize there's no tough skin once it's fights to tear. Son, come here, pull up chair and lend me your ear. How to beauty earth and walk around with no fear. And keep fuck niggas far in the family near and dear. When you advancing up the ladder, you meet bosses on different tiers. And when you getting money and fly, you might end up on a ladder. Too good with a bad trooper, smoking the coupe on my wrist, a Central Cartier. Go post up with poppies and might I just throw a party there. Fred Astaire walking up the stairs, some shit face. She in front of me, I smack her ass as I reach out for a waist. Dear man, it's seg, man, you gotta love the taste. From the balcony, she blows while I'm blowing, man, you gotta love her face like amazing grace.
I hope you hear me if you listen somewhere. I hope you hear me.
Yo, man, salute the fucking foe, man. I gotta get that whole song. Gotta get that whole fucking song, yo. I gotta go, man. I gotta get that whole song. Dang, that nigga be making that fucking crack, boy. Oh, you hear me? Matter of fact, I gotta get my shit up real quick. So, I guess that's a pause as well.
I hope you hear me if you listen somewhere. I hope you hear me if you listen out there. I hope you hear me if you listen somewhere. It's crazy how we listen but still don't care. As you were living life without a care. Finger life a joke and the game wasn't fair. But every day's a roller coaster, we ain't at the fair. You realize there's no tough skin once it's fights to tear. Son, come here, pull up chair and lend me your ear. How to beauty earth and walk around with no fear. And keep fuck niggas far in the family near and dear. When you advancing up the ladder, you see offers on different tiers. And when you getting money and fly, you might end up on a ladder. Too good with a bad trooper, smoking the coupe on my wrist, a Central Cartier. Go post up with poppies and might have to throw a party.
Open the door, NZiyyah.
As I reach out for a waist, dear man, it's seg, man, you gotta love the taste. From the balcony, she blows while I'm blowing, man, you gotta love her face like amazing grace.
I hope you hear me if you listen somewhere. I hope you hear me.
Yes. Remember for 2 months, that boy Chris.
Give me the loot!
Bow. Me. It's good looking out, man. Gotta love it. And like I was explaining this in the NZiyyah Harries case, I got a few more videos on this, but me and Mufasa, I need to bring that shit up. Me and Mufasa did this was one of our, if not our biggest video. We did a part 1, part 2, part 3. Damn, that shit. It might have been last year around this time. And I remember we literally went over the women speaking on the court. I mean, I think it was, man, this nigga had like 4 or 5 baby moms. We went over everybody on the stand, the girlfriend, one wife, the ex-wife. We went over mad shit when we covered this, yo. Me and Mufasa covered the fuck out this. Yo, we need to do that more. You know what I mean? He had something happen over the past week. Nothing crazy, but yeah, it slowed him down from us doing what we needed to do on Sunday. But we'll have something this Sunday for y'all. Definitely have something this Sunday. Or even maybe, someday this week. Weekend. But yeah, let's go. If y'all don't
Good
know.
afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Rochelle Graham. We begin with breaking news. The man accused of killing 13-year-old NZiyyah Harries has pleaded guilty. Jarvis Butts pleaded guilty to her murder, as well as 5 separate sexual assault cases of 4 different minors. NZiyyah was last seen getting off her school bus in Detroit back in January 2024. Our Jack Springate joins us live outside 3rd Circuit Court in Detroit with more on his guilty plea. Jack.
Well, Rochelle, one of Jarvis Butts' conditions for pleading guilty to the murder of NZiyyah Harries is a truthful statement regarding her body, which has still not been found. Now, investigators did find the shoes and clothes she was last said to have been wearing as they conducted a search of the Rouge River near 7 Mile in Berg. That was shortly after she went missing, and they still have never found NZiyyah. Along with admitting to exactly what happened to her body, Butts agreed to a sentence between 35 and 60 years in prison for the charge of second-degree murder. He'll serve that at the same time as the other 5 cases he pled guilty to, which all come with a sentencing range of 10 to 15 15 years, according to court documents from Thursday morning. Now, when I called one of Neziyah's biggest advocates, her adult cousin Roxy, and told her the news, she said I was the first to let her know and how shocking this was for her to hear. This is what she told me learning what really happened to Neziyyah would mean to her.
It's almost hard to grasp for air to realize that it's actually happening, because with it being so long in a 2-year stretch, it seemed like it was never going to happen. It's a rush of so many feelings right now, but it's unimaginable because we never thought that it would happen.
Yo, it's Friday the 13th, too. I just thought about that.
Lord Jesus.
Now, that's March 12th at noon, right back here at the 3rd Circuit Courthouse, where we'll be waiting for answers to what exactly.
I'm about to refresh. I'm about to go to a page that I know, Black Girl Unlost. I'm not sure if you've been there, but I'm going to definitely give credit to this content creator, Black Girl Unlost. She was up on this case yesterday. I'm pretty sure she won't mind.
He came up to see me at the hospital.
I think this is important. Because just for me to give y'all that clip, I don't think y'all understand that case. Me and Mufasa went over literally. I know I didn't archive that video. We literally went over. Yo, everyone that got on the stand, the girlfriend, the baby mom, the ex-wife, a wife. This nigga had about 10 bitches. But he around motherfuckers' kids, he on the low, he doing a bunch of shit. But this should help y'all out. Just a little bit, it's only 8 minutes.
Ask me some questions about my daughter.
It's her father.
Have I seen her? And I haven't seen my daughter.
Neziyyah's father, Mervyn Jennings, had been in the hospital for weeks recovering from a stroke and other health issues when he learned of Neziyyah's disappearance from school investigators. We know Neziyyah went to school that day. She rode the bus home to her usual stop at Cornwall and 3 Mile.
They have, footage of her getting on the school bus, and the bus driver did say that she did get off at her regular stop.
Hit that like button.
And she was supposed to have been coming home like she normally do.
But one of her biggest advocates says closure will only come once she knows what truly happened to her body.
I don't think the full relief will get there until we actually have her.
Investigators found the clothes and shoes Neziyyah was last seen wearing during a River Rouge search near 7 Mile in Berg shortly after she went missing back in January of 2024. However, they have still yet to find her body.
I'm happy that he is finally willing to able to tell where she is. I'm also very happy that the rest of the victims that he has victimized are also getting justice.
This was a sick-ass case, yo. January 2024.
In January 2024, 13-year-old NZiyyah Harris disappeared after getting off her school bus on Detroit's east side near Cornwall Street and 3 Mile, close to Warren Avenue and Outer Drive, after a normal school day. She never made it home. When she did not return that evening, her family reported her missing, launching a widespread search across the city. Investigators canvassed neighborhoods. Volunteers distributed flyers, and attention soon focused on the Rouge River near 7 Mile in Berg, where clothing believed to belong to her, an inside-out pink jumpsuit, a black jacket, and a red and black shoe, was discovered. Appearing fresh and possibly damaged in a way that suggested a struggle. Weeks later, her school identification card was found near a bus stop at 7 Mile in Evergreen by a woman who recognized her name from news reports and contacted police. As detectives reviewed phone records and digital evidence, they centered their investigation on 41-year-old Jarvis Butts, a man who had been in a relationship with her aunt and therefore had access to the family. Prosecutors alleged he had been communicating with her inappropriately since 2022 and that she was pregnant at the time she disappeared, citing online searches about pregnancy and abortion-related topics conducted around the time she went missing. Authorities stated that on the day of her disappearance, she met up with Butts and traveled to Ypsilanti before returning to Detroit, where he checked into a motel, and that the following day, he was tracked to the Rouge River area, where her clothing was later found. They also alleged a broader pattern of behavior involving other minors, noting a prior sexual offense conviction from 2005 and charging him in 6 total cases as a habitual offender. In February 2026, just under 2 weeks before trial, Butts pleaded guilty in all 6 cases, including second-degree murder in connection with her death, and admitted to multiple sexual offenses involving 4 other minors. Under the plea agreement, he faces 35 to 60 years in prison for the murder charge, with additional concurrent sentences of 10 to 15 years, and he agreed to provide a truthful statement about what happened and where her body was placed, reportedly admitting he left her in the Rouge River near 7 Mile in Berg. Despite the guilty plea and the scheduled sentencing set for March 12, 2026. NZiyyah has still not been found,
the body,
leaving her family without her remains, without a place to grieve, and without the sense of closure that recovery might bring, even as the legal case moves towards its conclusion.
We begin with breaking news in the case of murdered Detroit teen NZiyyah Harris. Her accused killer, Jarvis Butts, has pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and criminal sexual conduct in 5 other cases. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ruparaj. Butts' guilty plea comes just days before his trial was set to start. Let's get live to Fox News' Ingrid Kelly. She's in Detroit with more on his sentencing agreement. Ingrid.
Well, good evening, Roop. You know, Butts actually entered that plea at 3rd Circuit Court. But, you know, the question still remains, where is NZiyyah's body?
This is the culmination of perhaps a proper decision on his part.
Jarvis Butts, the man charged in connection to the death and sexual assault of 13-year-old NZiyyah Harris, pleaded guilty to murder and a number of sexual assault counts during a pretrial hearing. Here's legal expert attorney Todd Perkins, who is not affiliated with this case.
Wayne County Prosecutor's Office is the Office of Community Prosecution. They wrap their arms around families before they would make an offer in this type of case, and I'm sure they did that in this case.
It's alleged Butts developed a relationship with the teen. Last year, Butts was bound over for trial in connection to NZiyyah's disappearance. She was last seen getting off a school bus on January 9th, 2024 in Detroit.
It brings closure to the family, and I believe the family got something out of this in the sense that they had this great traumatic loss, but they have someone who makes a statement and also gives information to the prosecutor's office and law enforcement to bring that closure about.
Yeah. Back out here live, you know, Attorney Perkins, he actually spoke to us earlier today at Fox 2 Detroit Live. Now, back to Butts. He is set to be sentenced next month, and it's expected that he will spend decades in prison.
Well, Jarvis Butts' guilty plea in the murder of NZiyyah Harris comes with a condition that will likely answer one of the biggest questions in this case, an honest admission about what happened to her body that was never found. Jarvis Butts agreed to a sentence between 35 and 60 years in prison for the second-degree murder charge in the NZiyyah Harris case, but one of her biggest advocates says closure will only come once she knows what truly happened to her body.
Crazy. I don't think the full relief will get there until we actually have her.
Investigators found the clothes and shoes NZiyyah was last seen wearing during a River Rouge search near 7 Mile in Berg shortly after she went missing back in January of 2024. However, they have still yet to find her body.
I'm happy that he is finally willing to able to tell where she is. I'm also very happy that the rest of the victims that he has victimized are also getting justice.
Butts pled guilty to sex crimes against 4 other minors, all younger than 13 when they happened, one as young as 4 and one his own daughter. He agreed to serve 10 to 15 years for each of those charges, all at the same time he serves the sentence for what he did to NZiyyah.
We all want her to be found, not only myself, but as a community. We just wanted her to be found, and today we're closer to that.
And Butts' sentencing is scheduled a month away, March 12th at noon, right back here at the 3rd Circuit Courthouse, where we'll be waiting for an answer to what exactly happened to NZiyyah Harris's body.
Yeah, that's information, but don't get it fucked up. Y'all could actually find this on me and Mufasa's channel, yo. As I share this screen. See, what you got on the screen is me and Mufasa when we did this video a year ago, yo. And what I could do for y'all is click on some shit so you can see how it went down and how we went through this motherfucker. Real shit. Look at this 2 hour, 4 hour, 2 hour me and Mufasa. You know what I mean? Let me show you.
It is wild. This shit is wild. You know, so, but I still think it's something that we need to talk about in order, if we don't do nothing else but.
Daughter.
They knew 13-year-old NZiyyah at the time had been living with the neighborhood predator.
Abuse or live.
Damn.
Look at that. We was in the court. Oh yeah. This judge. She's actually Muslim.
I think it was just.
But look at Miss Jill was here. We really got in depth. I mean, it was that nigga was fucking with so many bitches, and if I'm not mistaken, that's his sister on the screen. But that was a wild case, yo. But I just want to make sure y'all know that we did cover that really good, really thorough. But I'm gonna continue. Give me 1 second. Get up the playlist, and we're back at it. Back to the usual shit.
Now to an Action News exclusive here tonight as Philadelphia police investigate a series of violent attacks, all playing out just within the last several days. This is doorbell camera video that investigators are now looking at, showing 3 masked individuals moments before one of those incidents in South Philadelphia. The seemingly random attacks have left several victims badly hurt. Tonight we're told 2 separate groups could be behind this. Action News reporter Elizabeth Worthington live now in South Philadelphia. Elizabeth, this is causing some real concern in that neighborhood.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And neighbors say one of those incidents happened right here at this bus stop at 12th and Carpenter. And police sources, like you said, they tell us there are 2 separate patterns appear to be going on with these recent muggings. So they believe there are 2 separate groups targeting this neighborhood. A neighbor's surveillance video captured a trio of masked men in dark clothing walking down Carpenter Street before midnight on February 2nd, just a few minutes before Stefan Sandoval's co-worker was attacked. He just finished a shift at a restaurant in the Italian market.
He was just going home. He was waiting for the bus. He was on 12th and Carpenter. And then he said 3 guys just came up to him and then they just beat him up.
Sandoval says all the thieves got out of it was the $5 the victim had on him.
That's what they was on.
Now he says his coworker is afraid to leave the house.
He's on bed rest. He might need stitches on his nose.
Philadelphia police say there's been a string of muggings in the area, at least 5 in recent weeks. Police confirm this surveillance video is part of their investigation. According to police sources, the robberies are believed to be tied to 2 separate groups. One that's targeting mainly e-bikes and another that's stealing wallets. Neighbors say another incident occurred on Tuesday in this park on the corner of 10th and Carpenter Streets.
Whatever's happening, I don't think it's going to be something that lasts too long because the word is spreading fast.
At the end of the day, I mean, if you're going to continue to do this, somebody's going to fight back. And you don't know who.
Haley Taylor Simon says on the night of the February 2nd attack, she reported suspicious activity to police about 3 masked men just minutes earlier.
This is South Philly, but we're all a family here, so we all know, who has the ring cameras, and this whole street, we have the cameras, and we know who you are.
Nah, man, look at she repping that South Philly shit.
Say they are not taking this lying down. They are now working to set up a meeting with the police that serve this district to discuss this ongoing issue. We're live in South Philadelphia tonight. Elizabeth Worthington, Channel 6.
South Philly.
Brian.
Yeah, the neighborhood fighting back. Elizabeth, thank you.
Investigators believe a swipe on Tinder led to the murder of a man in Illinois.
Now a Milwaukee woman is charged. Bill Miston in the newsroom tonight shows us how police connected the dots. Bill?
I didn't even know I got
good
this,
evening,
John.
guys. The DuPage County State's Attorney's Office charged 19-year-old Crystal Woods with first-degree murder. She was arrested last week here in Milwaukee, just 1 day after she's accused of being involved in the killing of a man 80 miles due south.
This chick bugging.
Last Wednesday evening, Oak Brook Terrace, Illinois police were called to a parking lot near I-88. 28-year-old Obaidullah Sharif was found slumped over in a driver's seat, shot in the head. A warrant says a witness saw the car speed out of the garage, jump a curb, and hit other parked cars. Sharif was pronounced dead at a local hospital. In the car, police found a receipt for a nearby hotel with the name of a Milwaukee woman. At the hotel, cops spoke with a witness who said the day before, Sharif said he was nervous about meeting up with 2 women he met on the dating app. The next day, court filings say when Sharif checked out, a witness told investigators a woman, later identified as Woods, accused Sharif.
He fell for the Blackanese baddie. See, y'all niggas, well, I mean, I guess that's just a lot of y'all meeting y'all wives and everything else on Facebook dating or whatever. But you also gonna meet your fucking death. I mean, with these random motherfuckers and niggas talking about they nervous about 2 chicks. And then this chick, I guess that is her real hair. She's just a murder mommy. Yeah, that's all, man. She probably a murder mommy.
Of taking $200 from her. That started. Court filings say when Sharif checked out, a witness told investigators a woman, later identified as Woods, accused Sharif of taking $200 from her. That started an argument. Woods, another woman, and Sharif were asked to leave the property. Investigators went through surveillance video, social media, and license plate readers. Filings say after checking out, Sharif's car and a second car with the 2 women in it entered a parking garage about 1.5 miles away. Police connected that car and the 2 women to this apartment complex on the city of Milwaukee's northwest side near 73rd and Dean. Last Thursday, Milwaukee and Oak Brook Terrace police executed several warrants at the complex where Woods and a man were taken into custody after a traffic stop in that suspect vehicle.
Word. Marie, what up? Miss Jill, what up?
Now, at this point, Woods is the only person charged in the case. I've reached out to the state's attorney there in DuPage County and have not yet heard back if other people are going to be charged. Woods is scheduled to appear before a Milwaukee County Court Commissioner on an extradition warrant. Ted.
Some breaking news that's just come.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, that's different. Nigga, $200 he shot, them 2 bitches going down. I know they're like, damn, bitch, you know, I'm gonna catch that body too, cause of your dumb ass. Everybody fucked up, man.
Into our newsroom, and we want to begin with that.
Back
Fox
in Atlanta.
5's managing editor Cal Calloway is standing by at our assignment desk, which is where we have been monitoring a live feed coming from a courtroom in Fulton County where a man was just convicted of murder. Cal, what do we know?
Good afternoon, Tyler.
Valet murder.
The verdict came in the jury only deliberated for just a few hours. This is a murder case that's been going on this week. The defendant's name is Randy King. Mr. King was charged and now been convicted of the 2023 murder of a valet in Buckhead. This is a story that we have covered a number of times. In fact, Tyler, you've been the lead reporter on several of those reports, speaking to the victim's mother about the case. It did not take the jury that long to return the conviction. This case is active right now. At 1:30 this afternoon, the courtroom will reassemble for the sentencing phase of that case. And I know you've been in contact with the victim's mother, talking about her reaction to that verdict. The story stands out because a lot of the stories we did about the victim and his connection with Kennesaw State University there. So you can probably fill us in a little bit about the background there.
Yeah, we have a shot right now on the side of your screen. I can see Autumn Olvey right there. That's the victim's mother. Harrison Olvey is the victim in this case. And basically, he was out on working on Labor Day weekend. He was at his job in Buckhead, the Lindbergh area, and this happened. I was texting back and forth with Autumn Olvey just within the last little bit, the victim's mom, and she was obviously grateful that there is now justice in this case. She has been pushing for this thing to go to trial. She was worried that this wouldn't have happened this week and they were going to have to delay the trial once again. But I know she is clearly very happy that there is a verdict now and that the person who the prosecutors and investigators have said murdered her son is now guilty on all charges he faced, including murder. We do know, obviously, Cal, that in just about a half hour he is going to be learning his fate on how long the sentence is going to be. The sentencing phase of the trial gets underway at 1:30.
Police are looking for the person who...
Yeah, if y'all not familiar, that Randy King sentenced to life for the 2023 Buckhead valet driving. Randy King was found guilty on all counts, shooting death of Harrison Olvey. Prosecutor said Olvey was shot while trying to stop a car break-in outside a Buckhead nightclub. Matter of fact, let me put this on the screen for y'all, man. Give me a second. And boom, shit should be on the screen for y'all nut asses. Yeah, there you go. Damn, how they got my motherfucking steamer? Yo, I was just on my channel talking about my motherfucking cheap steamer, and here they is trying to sell me another one. God damn, yo, that shit wild, man. Let me go to this shit though, man. They trying to say, man, they don't even got the one I got up here. My shit costs $24.99. But all these cheap steamers, since I want to say sponsored, because Kev is from New Jersey, Jersey City. I can send my shit off today. It'll get to him today. He'll have that shit back to me fixed tomorrow. But every one of y'all got to ship to Jersey. But the cheap steamer, salute to Kevin at Cheap Steamer. Nice little quick plug. Man, it's done me well in the last 3 years. I appreciate that fucking machine and everything he's done for me. Anyways, like I was saying, Randy King was found guilty on all counts in the 2023 shooting death of Harrison Olvey. Prosecutors said Olvey was shot while trying to stop a car break-in outside a Buckhead nightclub. Olvey later died at the Grady Memorial Hospital. King had pled not guilty. King was sentenced to life in prison with a chance of parole in 20 years. Yep, there's the guy, man. Pi Kappa Phi fraternity. Damn, that's fucked up, man. This dude tried to stop some fucking YN for breaking in a car. And they shot his ass up, man. I mean, it's real simple. Nut-ass niggatry in the heart of niggerdom. And that's what happens, yo. Move on with this, get that out the way.
You opened fire.
Oh yeah, this is a woman killed in a drive-by shooting. Car riddled with bullets, man.
On an SUV, killing a mother of 4 and injuring her passenger.
Yeah, more than 3 dozen rounds were sprayed
Dallas
into
area.
the SUV. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke to the woman's family and joins us live tonight with the update.
4 and injuring her passenger.
Yeah, more than 3 dozen rounds were sprayed into the SUV.
Hey.
Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke to the woman's family and joins us live.
Oh, Peyton Yeager. Look at that girl.
Hi, Casey. Hi, Heather. Yeah, Dallas police tell me right now no motive has been identified in this case. Suspects have not been identified and no arrests have been made. Meanwhile, a Dallas family, the Lopez family, tells me they are waiting by the phone for any updates.
Dallas police are searching for whoever fired more than 36 rounds into this black Escalade in Oak Cliff. Photos from the scene show the back of the SUV riddled with bullet holes after it crashed. The driver, 24-year-old wife and mother of 4, Kaylee Lopez, was killed.
When you open that door, you hear that loud laugh. I'm never getting it back, you know.
Tuesday evening, Lopez walked out her front door, telling her husband she was going to grab food. But as hours passed, her family became worried. Just before 8 p.m. Tuesday, Dallas police responded to a shooting near Zang Boulevard and Illinois Avenue. Dallas detectives say someone in a separate vehicle opened fire on Lopez's Escalade before driving off. Lopez and her 21-year-old male passenger both shot. Lopez died at the hospital, the man expected to survive. A person the Lopez family says they still do not know.
Do you guys have any idea who this 21-year-old is?
No, I don't know. I don't know the person. No.
Just one of several questions Lopez's oldest sibling Omar keeps asking. Also, who would do this and why? No motive has been revealed by police.
I'm supposed to defend them, and I'm here. I can't do nothing anymore. She's gone.
Kaylee Lopez leaves behind 4 children, including a 7-month-old. Her family now pleading for justice.
She was a mother. She was a good student. She got married. She owned her own home, and she owned her own business. The dream life. I can't even go in her house. It's hard, you know.
And investigators also have not released a suspect vehicle at this time. Keep in mind, the Wynwood Village Shopping Center is right across the street from where this shooting took place. So investigators likely looking for surveillance cameras there and also possible flock cameras at that intersection.
Thank you for watching. A Hamilton County judge denied bond for the former NFL player facing a murder charge in the death of his girlfriend. I'm David Carroll.
And I'm Cindy Sexton. This is Darren Lee, you're about to see, walking into court for the first time since deputies charged him with the murder of Gabriella Perpetuo.
Yeah, man.
Local 3's Madison Sims has been following the case since his arrest last week. She has new details from the detective.
Cindy, we want to warn viewers that some of the details might be hard to hear. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Detective Brian Lockhart says Gabriella Perpetuo was found with a broken neck, a severe brain injury, stab wounds, and bite marks on her body.
What the fuck?
Microwave was shattered. There was glass everywhere. There was alcoholic bottles everywhere in the house. When you go upstairs, it was just they were moving in, but it was just in disarray.
The chaotic scene inside an Ottawa home was painted in detail for a Hamilton County judge Wednesday morning, as former NFL player Darren Lee made his first court appearance since his arrest. Prosecutors called Detective Brian Lockhart to the stand, asking him to describe the crime scene.
Mr. Lee was inside the residence. They asked him to step outside. They noticed blood on several walls.
Investigators say Lee claimed Gabriella Perpetuo slipped and fell in the shower while he was sleeping inside their Ottawa home. But Detective Lockhart said the scene told a different story.
There was blood going up the staircase on the hand railing. There was blood on the walls. There was blood on the floor in the living room. There was blood in the floor in the hallway upstairs. There was blood in just about every room except for, I believe, one room we didn't find any blood in.
Deputies also noticed cleaning products out of place.
There was Clorox wipes out of the package.
Notice ex-NFL
container on the floor.
Darren Lee.
There was, you could see the cleanup where there was swipes and wipes.
In court, District Attorney General Cody Womp said the state could seek the death penalty, arguing Lee's prior felony convictions and the nature of the crime make him eligible.
We could present that evidence to a jury. They could use that evidence to find that the proper punishment for Mr. Lee is death.
Lee was convicted in Florida of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in 2023. And he took a plea in Ohio in a domestic assault case in 2024. By the end of the hearing, the judge made it clear Lee will not be going anywhere.
The proof is evident and the presumption is great. So Mr. Lee will remain on a no bond.
Lee will remain at the Hamilton County Jail, and his preliminary hearing will be March 9th. We had the opportunity to speak exclusively with the family of Gabriella Perpetuo. Coming up tonight at 6, you'll hear from her mother and father who talk about the moment police knocked on their door last Friday. Cindy.
An investigation in the UK just wrapped up, concluding the death of a British citizen here in North Texas was unlawful.
Lucy Harrison was shot in the chest. It happened in January of 2025. Her father told police his gun accidentally fired and hit her. The Collin County DA's office declined to comment on the case, but there were no charges. Fox 4's Amelia Jones has more on the case, making headlines here and abroad. Amelia.
Heather, Casey, gun laws in the U.S., specifically here in Texas, are very different from England. In regard to the police investigation, no criminal charges were filed and no arrests were made. However, since the victim was a UK citizen, she's entitled to an investigation according to the law in England and Wales. In the UK report released this week, based off of the evidence, that report found 23-year-old Lucy Harrison's death an unlawful killing. In January 2025, 23-year-old Lucy Harrison came to visit her dad in Prosper. The UK native never returned home. She was shot in the chest inside her father's home and died at the hospital.
Okay.
Body camera footage shows what her father, Chris Harrison, told Prosper police that day.
Getting ready to go to the airport and we were talking about guns and she said, "You got a gun?" I said, "Yes." I got it out and it just went off as she stood there. As I pulled it out, it went off.
The Prosper Police Department told Fox 4 after it completed its investigation, it sent it to the Collin County District Attorney's Office for further review. A grand jury issued a no bill on the case. No arrests were made and no charges were filed. But overseas, a coroner's office was also conducting an inquest, a sort of fact-finding process, into the death of Lucy Harrison since she was a citizen of the UK. The report released Wednesday raised concerns about his alcohol use that day and said he took no steps to even familiarize himself with the weapon to enable him to check it was safe. The coroner concluded her death was a tragic accident, but also unlawful.
They specifically say that they are applying the laws of England. And so, you know, it's kind of like if this event were to happen there, then the outcome may be different.
Russell Wilson is a former Dallas County prosecutor. He notes accidental deaths are prosecuted on a case-by-case basis, and not all result in criminal charges.
Regardless, the person responsible has to live with the consequences of their actions, whether they're labeled criminal or civil or, you know, or nothing at all.
Texan laws on guns are so different to England.
Lucy Harrison's mother addressed the press after the coroner's inquest was released.
It results in too many deaths in the USA. Furthermore, it is mine and Sam's strongly held view that the US investigation led by the Prosper Police Department lacked the rigour and scrutiny you'd expect if this had happened in the UK. Lucy deserved better.
In our conversation, Russell Wilson said it's unlikely that the UK will pursue a criminal trial because the shooting happened here on U.S. soil, and it is the local law enforcement that takes the lead in terms of prosecution. However, the case can move forward in the civil courts, and civil lawsuits can be filed. We did reach out to Chris Harrison for any comment or statement, but we have not heard back.
A man was killed.
Yo, Ma. I didn't hear about that, but I'm not shocked. Yo, Ma, I think I got something about it was in their fucking shoes. And I think this happened a little second ago, but the mom just admitted yesterday that she knew they had dope in shoes. So I'm just looking through some shit, but I'm gonna click on that. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about, Ma, but it sounds fucking interesting, so I'm about to one of the females caught smuggling drugs from Jamaica to UK says the mother knew about the shoe. This is the JBN network, which I know is a Jamaican network. One of the females caught, her mom posted the story. They get sentenced next month. This is about 9 minutes. Most sentenced to 23 years. Maybe we'll hear something about it right here, but I'm gonna put up on the screen real quick, yo. And I think there it is. Let's play this shit real quick.
JB, to keep you informed, I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, one of the females caught smuggling drugs from Jamaica to the UK says the mother knew about the shoes. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news.
Embarrassed and traumatized even, but anyways, so I'm going to be explaining to you guys the last 16 months for me and the whole situation and just set things straight.
She locked up?
As there's always 3 sides to every story. Firstly, I want to start off with my association to Uriah. Uriah was never my boyfriend. When we first met, he introduced himself as Tony to me, and we was just on and off speaking for 2 years. It was nothing serious. We was not in a relationship. So fast forward to August 2024, me and Uriah start speaking again, and he tells me that he's going on holiday to Jamaica and he wants me to come. So obviously when he's asked me, I said no, like I wasn't really interested in going. So we're still speaking, everything's fine. And then he ends up coming to Jamaica as he said he would. And he asked me again. And I said to him, I'm not going to lie, I don't really feel comfortable flying to Jamaica by myself. You're already there and you expect me to solo travel there by myself. Then that's when he said to me, oh, it's not deep to solo travel. I would say come with a friend. I'm going to be very open and frank about the situation. From the start, my mum did not want me to go. And this is literally a lesson to young girls, because when this happened, I was 21. Listen to your mom. Like, listen to your mom. I'm in this situation from not listening to my mom and from being naive and not thinking, like... So I'm going to start off with Taraya. Me and Taraya have been friends for 8 years. We've known each other for a long time. We used to live on the same street, and our parents both knew each other. So around September, me and Taraya are speaking on the phone, and she's telling me about her holiday in Jamaica because she had just came back from Jamaica, and just telling me how much of a great time she had with her family and everything. So as she's telling me this, I'm like to her, oh, do you know what's so mad? Like, the guy I'm speaking to wants to fly me out. Like, he wants to fly me out to Jamaica, but I don't know, I don't know if I'm gonna go. Then that's when she was like, oh, if you end up going, let me know, because I'll come with you, and yeah, it'll be good, blah, blah, blah. So after she's told me that she wants to come with me, she's asked her mum. Her mum's been completely fine with it. Her mum paid for a ticket, and her mum was constantly reassuring us and saying that, yeah, we'll have a good time, and how we're young and we need to live life and whatever. So my mum still wasn't okay with the situation. So she's then called Taraya's mum and asked Taraya's mum about the situation, and Taraya's mum's told her, oh yeah, they're going to Jamaica and they're going to be staying with my family, they're going to be fine. Just reassuring my mum and letting my mum know that, they're going to be okay. However, the reassurance from Taraya's mum was a lie to my mum. And obviously, at the end of the day, it should have been me who was the one to tell my mum the full details of the trip. But I knew she wasn't going to agree to it. That's why I didn't tell her. But I never got Taraya's mum to lie. She just lied on her own, and yeah. So fast forward, October 13th, 2024. Me and Taraya arrive in Jamaica, and Tony and LeJohn pick us up from the airport, and we make our way to St. Mary's because that's where we were staying, in an Airbnb. So during the week, me and Taraya had a good holiday. He paid for everything. We was taken out. We really enjoyed ourselves. I'm not going to sit here and act like it wasn't a good holiday. It was. The night before me and Taraya are supposed to fly out, Tony's come to me and asked me if I've spoken to Taraya. And I've been like, spoken to Taraya about what? And he was like, he asked her if we could take some shoes back for his cousin LeJohn. So I said, no, I haven't spoken to her, but I'll speak to her. Then when I spoken to Taraya, Taraya's now told me that, yeah, he asked her and he said it would be 2 pairs of shoes. And I've been like, okay, didn't really think anything of it until the next morning. So yeah, he's asked us to bring the shoes, and we've asked him, who are these shoes for? And then that's when he came to us and said, yeah, his cousin is basically embarrassed to ask, but it's for his brother who's recently just moved to England. And obviously he doesn't have money like that, so he can't just ship them, and shipping's expensive.
What?
And basically we felt
and
bad.
Y'all dumb.
The way he came up to us, we just felt bad about the situation. And after him paying for everything for us on the holiday and us having a good time, we felt like that was the least we could do. We just felt bad. Before me and Taraya packed anything in our suitcases, Taraya called her mum and told her mum about the situation. She asked her mum, and her mum was completely fine with it. She just told us, make sure you check the shoes. And we checked the shoes while we're on the phone to wash. We've even we was even on FaceTime to while showing her the shoes, and she was completely fine with it. So obviously Tony and Teraya must have agreed on Tony's friend picking up the shoes from Teraya's house. So during all this, I'm very hesitant about like taking the shoes, but it's not because I think that there's something in the shoes or there could be something in the shoes. It's because I didn't want my suitcase being overweight, and I had more shoes in my suitcase than Teraya due to the fact that I had more luggage space. Teraya only had one suitcase. I had 2 suitcases. The shoes look completely normal. Like, from looking at the shoes, you wouldn't have been able to tell that there was anything in the shoes, and it was mostly sliders. So obviously when I checked the shoes, you're not going to think that there's something in sliders. Like, they look completely normal. There's nothing wrong with the stitching. The shoes were just fine. So Tony and his cousin LeJohn drop us off at the airport. We say our goodbyes to them, and as we enter the airport, before we made it through check-in, officers have asked us to hand our passports and asked to go through our suitcases.
Yep.
So they're going through our suitcases. They ask us about the shoes. They must have asked us why the shoes heavy. And
gotcha.
We didn't really think anything of it because it was mostly like designer sliders.
So?
And next thing you know, they've pricked the bottom of the slider and they found out there was, you know what, in the shoes. After they told me what was inside them shoes, like, I literally screamed. Like,
oh, shit.
I was in... Long story short, me and Teraya are both victims in this situation. We genuinely didn't know about drugs being inside the shoes, but there's holes in her mum's story, and her mum did know about the shoes. So, yeah.
JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.
Damn, it's a lot of motherfuckers talking on this shit, yo. The 3 females arrested on cocaine in the shoes. My nigga Replicant Fish, he's been doing good over the years. Replicant Fish, sounds like a yardie when he's talking. Yeah, I see some more shit as far as the mom. One of the females, the British lady drug smuggling speakers. Daughter speaks out. I see a lot of the daughter shit. I can't find the mom shit, but why one of the girls get pregnant while on the what? Oh, word? Case of the TV show Locked Up Abroad. I'll be watching that shit, man. I'll be going to sleep to that shit. Grandma, grandpa, Asian, African, Jamaican, French, you all get that work. Niggas can't wait to catch you niggas at the fucking thing. These motherfuckers will swab your shoe, swab your suitcase, put it in the machine. Yeah, he's so nervous he's got cocaine leaking out of his feet. Cause studies show drugs leak out your toes. Like, damn. Like, that shit real when I watch that shit, man. That shit crazy. And then the chick get pregnant on bail. I mean, I shouldn't even be surprised. Like, what? I mean, but, usually they take you away right then and there. So I need to look more into it, because usually when we watch those shows and people get locked up at the fucking airport, they get taken away. I ain't never seen them get bail. It's usually like court on the spot, 7 years. They got caught with this, 8 years. Like, it'd be like, damn. It'd be like, that's how I'm like, bail, they out on bail. They got lucky or something. Maybe they made it back to, I wasn't paying attention that well, so I'm not sure if they made it back to London or just trying to leave Jamaica. The dumbasses got caught up. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they got family in Jamaica as well. I mean, they could have some family out there. I don't know. But usually they don't make it out the airport from what I be seeing. Well, motherfuckers don't even make it out the fucking airport. But here we go. Let me get back to the... Let's stop sharing that shit. Back over here.
Killed after crashing into a pole and multiple...
Yeah, man killed in violent high-speed crash in Philly. The worst crash I've ever seen. This literally just came out, if you think I'm playing, 34 fucking minutes ago. So I be up on that news, man. Stop fucking playing with me. I mean, I be up on shit. Stop fucking playing, man. And I be working, lifting shit. Oh, I be getting busy, man. You niggas gonna be buying expensive shirts, and I'm be trying to fit into my same old polo. I like that. I like that. Somebody gonna have to rhyme that.
parked vehicles in Torresdale.
This was a bad one.
Her hair, wave.
Yeah, no question about it. Bob Kelly, too, spot on, guys. Frankfurt Avenue just...
Yo, this is the reporter. This nigga Hank. This nigga swag is funny. This is Philly for you, man. He's like, yeah, man, we over here, man. Come on over, man. We over here now. Yo, this nigga swag is Philly, man.
Multiple parked vehicles in Torresdale.
This was a bad one, Hank.
Yeah, no question about it. Bob Kelly, too, spot on, guys.
Nah, man.
Frankfurt Avenue just opened up between Pearson and Linden just a couple of minutes ago, guys.
You got all the
Take a
hand
look at this
signs.
telephone pole. Actually, take a listen to it.
Look at him.
It's not your
Yo, he
average
funny
phone
as
pole,
hell.
Mike, Alex. It's made out of pure steel. Now, take a look at the one that our car doing.
Damn.
One of the recovery guys told me it had to be 100 miles an hour. Did to that steel pole right across the street. It's knocked over. It may need to be replaced. Mike, Alex, a man is dead this morning.
Word?
After
What
hitting
ATS?
that telephone
ADS, what
pole
up?
about 5 minutes to 1 o'clock this morning.
He dead.
The car veritably exploded. There was an engine out in the middle of the street. The transmission
Word?
the driveway across the street.
Word?
As I said, one of the responders estimated at
Damn.
100 miles an hour. It was a Kia, a gray Kia SUV.
Yo, the
Estimated
engine
at
came
around
out that
3,000
bitch.
pounds. The kinetic energy of a 3,000-pound car going 100 miles an hour and hitting a telephone pole just puts parts all over the place, guys.
Word?
Fast enough, certainly, to throw the block out of the car, the gearbox from the undercarriage, Titanic forces at work. Veteran Philadelphia.
This nigga nice with it. Hank nice with it. He like, yo, man, of course, with the Titanic force, with the tectonic plate force, hits it at about 100 miles an hour. All things go apart. We got the gearbox. We got the engine. 3,000-pound car. We got, yo, like, that nigga nice with it, man.
Police cap. This man
I gotta rewind it. I gotta rewind it.
Guesstimated
He's like, yeah, we got it out here, man, at those type of speeds. Listen to this pole, guys. Man, the gearbox, the transmission, lots of parts going out. The guy's soul, things like that.
driveway across the street. As I said, one of the responders
Look at
estimated
that
about
shit.
100 miles an hour. It was a Kia, a gray Kia SUV, guesstimated at around 3,000 pounds. The kinetic energy of a 3,000-pound car going 100 miles an hour and hitting a telephone pole just puts parts all over the place, guys. Fast
Come on,
enough,
guys.
Certainly, to throw the block out of the car, the gearbox from the undercarriage, Titanic forces at work. Veteran Philadelphia police.
Yo, come on. Yo, I caught you, Hank. Hank just said, like, kinetic. Then he said Titanic. But maybe I don't know shit that well. And maybe I don't understand ketonic and then Titanic. But I caught you, Hank. You flow, though. You be flowing, nigga.
Cap. This man has more than 20 years on the job. Christopher Bradshaw has seen a ton of late-night crashes, just such as this one.
A ton.
He says he's never seen one quite like this.
Wow.
Upon their arrival, they saw a gray Kia SUV that was involved. There was heavy damage to the vehicle. The driver of the vehicle was pronounced on the scene by Philadelphia Fire Department paramedics. It appears he hit a steel pole behind me, as well as possibly a wooden pole, and two vehicles parked behind me. You can see by the impact behind me, there's an engine behind me. It appears to be transmission parts on the side.
Damn, that shit
So
really
the
pops
vehicle's
out.
going at extremely high rate of speed. In my 26 years, this is the worst crash that I've seen.
Word. Word.
Crazy. Mike Alex, driver of the SUV, as he just said, is the one and only fatality. No one else hurt, no one else here. He was pronounced on the scene. Police say the man likely in his 30s, possibly of Arabic or Indian descent. The body was removed about 2.5 hours ago. Has not been identified and won't be until family's been notified. Three cars in all damaged, 2 simply parked for the night. And as you come back out to your shot, I think that dark-colored Nissan Maxima right there is one of the cars that remained. My sympathies go out to the person that comes out this morning possibly to go to work, only to find their Maxima has been hit by a car overnight.
Their Maxima.
Have been out here with brooms and blowers just to get all the debris out of the street, and they've been successful with it. Not an easy recovery, Mike. Alex.
Not at all.
Talking about an engine block weighing several hundred pounds out here in the middle of the street, and a car that was literally split by the telephone pole almost into a third. The left front and rear door, the left quarter panel, and the left wheel all split.
He breaking it
by
down.
the telephone pole coming right up where the driver would have been.
Word?
Did not stand.
Damn.
And a chance, for sure.
Yo, that's real shit. Quincy, what up, man? Yeah, I'm about to be over there in a minute, man. Shit better not be empty, yo. Niggas taking too many days off, man. The fuck is going on? But here we go. Oh, already went over that. Definitely already went over that. I don't know how that got. How did I get? Nah. Oh, that's NZiyyah Harries. And we're going to the entire family destroyed. DC. Man kills mom of 3. Shoots girl.
A chain of events unfolding across the district tonight. A woman is dead, one of her children is injured, and another was missing for several hours. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us for News 4 at 11. I'm Jim Hadley. It began in Glover Park on W Street, not far from 41st Street. Authorities tell us that's where the suspect shot and killed the woman. He also shot her 12-year-old daughter and took her 3-year-old son from the location. He then drove to Prince George's County and back to the district where he crashed in Southeast. Police say the suspect died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The 3-year-old was found safe in Prince George's County. We have team coverage of this incident for you tonight. News 4's Jackie Benson is live for us in Southeast, and Joseph Olmo is live in Northwest with the latest developments. Let's start with Joseph. Joseph, what have you learned since 6?
Hey, Jim, good evening. You know, I'll just tell you this. When the chief of police in a city like Washington, D.C. comes out today and says that what happened is one of the most tragic things he's ever seen, that is when you know it is bad.
12-year-old.
Let me take you to the scene here. Let me show you this. This is the first time since 5 this afternoon that there's no more police tape, there's no more police lights, but the weight of what happened here in Glover Park today is still very much heavy.
Damn.
This is one of the most tragic circumstances I've ever seen. I mean, an entire family is destroyed through the acts of an individual. We have a mother who's dead. Her children will never have their mother again. They have a father who's deceased as well. So this is just tragic all the way around.
Yeah, Jeffrey Carroll there, the interim chief of D.C. Police, obviously upset to share the news. So here's what we can tell you. Shortly before 5 p.m. today, at an apartment complex in Glover Park, a man, police say, shot and killed the mother of his 3-year-old boy in what's being described as a domestic
the mother of his
dispute.
3-year-old
now, in
boy.
the chaos of that shooting,
So he ran up in the crib or whatever, bodied the man, kills woman, shoots her daughter, man. So damn, it's a lot of shit going on.
12-year-old.
So he bodied the mom of his 3-year-old son.
Girl is a daughter of this woman who was killed, but not the daughter of the suspect.
Not his.
This 12-year-old girl was shot in the arm. She thankfully is expected to survive. Now, after the shooting, police say this man took off with his 3-year-old son in a truck. An Amber Alert was issued. It turns out, police say he dropped the boy off with family in Prince George's County, miles away from Glover Park. Now, after he dropped off the boy, he was spotted by Prince George's County police officers who then started chasing him back into D.C. He eventually ends his life, police say. A dramatic afternoon by all accounts, a crime that, like, the chief said, has now left 3 kids without a parent and a community very, very rattled.
Damn.
I'm really shocked. This is not Glover Park.
I've lived in Glover Park for like 3 years, and it's usually like very family friendly. Like there's trick-or-treaters on Halloween, and this is definitely the first time this has happened. I don't even think I've seen police presence.
This is the first time, since I've lived here that anything of this scale or anything like this has ever happened.
It's just how it is now. Pray. Pray. Pray for those kids.
That shit crazy, yo.
I'm sure a lot of people are praying for those kids tonight. By the way, that 3-year-old boy who was apparently taken from this scene by his father, that 3-year-old boy is okay and is with family now. But just a horrible, horrible scene here in Glover Park. Like that neighbor said, we are all praying for this family. Back to you.
What an ordeal, and frightening for that neighborhood indeed, too. Joseph, thanks so much. We're also learning more about the suspect in this case tonight. A search for Stefan Jeter after that shooting in Glover Park led to a chase and a crash. News 4's Jackie Benson joins us live from that scene of the crash that came to a deadly end on 30th Street and Nash Place. Jackie, what are you hearing tonight?
Well, Jim, Stefan Jeter apparently shot himself as police closed in on him in his pickup truck. We have a little video to show you. Okay, it's up on the screen. You can see that crashed pickup truck. Police are looking at a timeline that says after the shooting on W Street, Jeter drove to a relative's home in Prince George's County and left his 3-year-old son with them. Officers on an unrelated call nearby spotted his truck, which was the subject of a lookout. Here's how D.C. Police Chief Jeff Carroll described what happened next.
The vehicle, including the suspect, was seen out in Prince George's County by the Prince George's County Police Department. They attempted to stop that vehicle as it entered the District of Columbia. Members of the Metropolitan Police Department joined in pursuing the vehicle, and there was a vehicle crash in the area of 30th and Nash Place. At that time, the suspect in this case, Mr. Jeter, was located inside the vehicle with what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
News 4 has obtained court records that show that Stefan Jeter has an extensive criminal record. It includes domestic violence.
Yo, that dumbass lady. This is Glover Park.
5 years in prison with 3 years of supervised release after pleading guilty to his role in a conspiracy to buy guns in Georgia and illegally sell them on the streets of the district. And as a convicted felon, he would have been prohibited from legally owning a gun. Live in Southeast Washington, Jackie Benson, News 4. Back to you.
Jackie, we thank you. And of course, we'll continue to follow this breaking story.
A man under arrest in a deadly hit-and-run crash more than 3 years ago in Queens, which claimed the life of a 74-year-old.
Oh, a motherfucker's finally getting arrested from hitting a motherfucker from 2022.
Delivery worker and grandfather. It was on August 14th, 2022. A speeding driver hit and killed B-Tron in Ridgewood while he was crossing the street to make his final delivery of the night. The suspected driver fled the country and was just extradited from Germany, where he spent 3 years locked up on theft charges and today faces a judge in Queens. Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands is live in Kew Gardens with the very latest. Shantae.
Well, as that suspect is now in his arraignment, it just started. He's right before that judge as we speak. But before that, I spoke with him briefly, and he admitted guilt to striking and killing that victim. And also, he apologized to the family. The family is also inside court. But earlier today, Eyewitness News cameras were rolling as he came out of the 104th precinct in Queens, heading to criminal court. The Romanian resident faces a slew of charges, including manslaughter, criminally negligent homicide, assault, recklessly causing serious injury, arson, leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death, tampering with physical evidence, and reckless driving. Police say he killed a 74-year-old grandfather named B. Tran. Tran was working as a food delivery worker on August 14th back in 2022 in Ridgewood, Queens, crossing Myrtle Avenue when he was struck and killed. Police say Florence Stoian was behind the wheel and speeding speeding when that happened. Detectives say he later set his BMW on fire before fleeing the country to Europe, where he was later arrested there and imprisoned for theft. He spent 3 years in Germany, and Liz, like you mentioned, police were waiting to extradite him and bring him back here. I asked him why he did it, if he did it, and his response to the family.
It was an accident, and that's all. I didn't want to do it. I don't know this family. I don't know this guy. I don't know nothing about them. It just happens. I was scared because I have family. I was illegally in the United States, so that's why I run away.
Oh,
thank you.
Wow.
I am very sorry, and I don't know how to say sorry to his family.
Damn, bro.
Now, the family of that victim of B-Tran, they're also inside court. We're waiting to speak with them as well. Again, slew of charges that he faces. He's being arraigned at this moment. And
illegal,
it's not clear
but had a
if he will be
BMW.
held, but it's likely that he will be. Reporting live outside of Queens Criminal Court, Shantae Lands, Channel 7.
Oh, I got to play this goofy ass shit next. There's some shit right here. There's some nigga in Milwaukee that's got 33 fucking suspended license tickets. We got to find out more about this nut ass nigga from Milwaukee, man. Nigga, refresh that.
Have made an arrest in a dead.
Okay, we go right here. We're gonna go right here. Let's go down here.
New tonight, a system that allows people to keep driving on a suspended license with no serious
Milwaukee, man, do better.
Consequences. That's because the penalty in Wisconsin is a traffic ticket they can just ignore.
Word.
He's doing triple the limit, which is frankly difficult to do.
Our investigative team called Lighthouse found this Milwaukee driver has been cited dozens of times. Court records show he owes thousands of dollars in fines and keeps getting pulled over.
Just a ticket?
What do you hope people take away from this story?
They should be alarmed. They should be alarmed that this happens. It's basically this vicious cycle that keeps going over and over again for the people who basically don't give a rip and are going to continue to do it anyway.
Ben Jordan shares why some believe this case highlights how chronic offenders continue endangering others on the roads.
I'm gonna have a C1. I got a Audi going up 106.
76 over the limit lands Julian Lopez at the top of the list of Milwaukee's top speeders caught in the last 2 years.
Good afternoon, Officer with the Milwaukee Police.
We learned Lopez is used to pulling over for Milwaukee police.
Driving right now, sir.
Municipal court records show MPD has given Lopez 58 traffic tickets since 2018.
Yes, I'm like, your fastest speeding ticket?
In 22 of those stops, Lopez received a $124 ticket for operating on a suspended license. It's not just MPD catching him for this. Court records show he's been cited 11 times by State Patrol, along with Milwaukee and Racine County deputies.
Are you aware that your license is suspended?
Nope. Nope.
Let's see, what is it even for? I can't remember. I don't even know. It doesn't even tell me when this was. All good, though. No big deal.
In this case, Lopez's car was towed and he was arrested, booked, and released, but only because of the reckless driving citation.
Criminal charge, misdemeanor? State traffic ticket.
It's just a state traffic ticket, and with Lopez, they've continued to pile up to $5,300 in past due fines, according to Milwaukee Municipal Court. Milwaukee Police Chief Jeffrey Norman says he's fed up.
Do you think this situation is problematic?
Absolutely, and I believe there should be serious consequences.
So is Jeannie Lupo.
They can ignore every citation.
One of Milwaukee's biggest advocates in the fight against reckless driving.
It's unfathomable to me that someone could be stopped that many times and nothing is done about it.
Wisconsin drivers can have their license suspended for a variety of reasons, such as failing to pay past due traffic tickets or exceeding 12 demerit points in a year.
How do you hold them accountable?
Good question. I wish I had a good answer.
Municipal Court Judge Richard Jankowski says state law only allows officers to issue tickets for driving while suspended, no matter how many times a driver is caught. It only becomes a crime when a serious injury or death is involved, quote, if the person knows at the time of the violation that his or her operating privilege has been suspended.
But our toolbox is very limited. I can keep imposing this fine. I can keep suspending your license and you keep driving. What's going to happen to you?
State Representative Bob Donovan says this case makes him want to explore changing state law.
It's just unbelievable. The guy ought to have the book thrown at him and spend a lot of time behind bars.
Donovan believes serious offenders should wind up in criminal court.
An individual ought to get the message after 3 or 4 times.
Back in the squad.
And then it should be okay for me to go pick it up afterwards, right?
Lopez tells the officer he's ready to get back on the road. I stopped by Lopez's 3 most recent addresses listed in court records. I was unable to reach him to request an interview in person.
Man, I was just going 106, man. What's that gonna be? Oh, just a ticket? Aight. That's too easy, yo. Next joint, 18-year-old high school student recovering after being shot in her sleep.
A high school senior from Atlanta forced to live with a reminder of a frightening night. I'm Blair Miller.
And I'm Tracy Hutchins. 18-year-old Raven Brown she has a bullet lodged in her chest right now, nearly 2 weeks after she was shot inside of her home while laying in her bed. Atlanta News First anchor Victor Williams is live in Atlanta tonight after speaking with Brown's family. And Victor, they've got to be very frightened and feeling a little bit insecure about where they live.
Yeah, absolutely. They're telling me that they don't feel safe at all. In the meantime, APD is still trying to get to the bottom of this one. Headquarters is right here behind us. This family is just wondering why they had to be the ones in the line of fire.
Raven, she's very traumatized and in a lot of pain. I'm just happy she's still alive.
The future is uncertain for Raven Brown after being shot while laying down in the bed at her home on McDaniel Street in southwest Atlanta.
No one said nothing. The ring cameras didn't pick up anything.
And you can tell these were some weapons that had some serious firepower. You can see the entry point where that bullet came right through the door, leaving the other side looking like almost tinfoil, even though this is a metal door. And unfortunately, Raven's bedroom was right there on the other side of the wall.
She was laying in bed ready for school tomorrow and her big 18th birthday. And a tragedy happened. A bullet came through the wall and hit my baby in the back in the bed.
The once promising career in sports the 18-year-old used to have, playing tennis, flag football, and softball at Carver High, is now in jeopardy after a bullet ended up being lodged in her chest after entering through her back.
The bullet got to stay in her, unfortunately. But hopefully it don't move. Hopefully she good after the pain go away.
At this point, the family has no idea who purposefully sprayed the home with bullets.
They don't have any leads right now, but hopefully by the end of next week, they'll have some.
And with those responsible for the shooting still on the loose, it doesn't make it easy to sleep at night.
Not even safe at home. I don't feel safe at all. I don't. And I know she don't either.
Fulton County.
And to make matters worse, all of this took place right before Raven's 18th birthday. Another major goal that she had was to be able to go to the military at some point. And that's something that she's not sure will ever be able to happen now that this shooting has taken place, leaving a bullet lodged inside of her chest. So hopefully she can, and we're wishing her the best of luck. In the meantime, we're live tonight in downtown Atlanta. Victor Williams.
In the meantime, we're live tonight, and hopefully she can recover. And I got a lazy-looking fucking turtleneck. But until next time, I'm here. Like this nigga, man.
11 horrible
Yo, we in Buckhead. They ain't had water in 2 weeks.
living conditions reported by people who spend a lot of money to live in Buckhead. Atlanta News First Alani Latang is live near Far Road speaking with residents who say they have to use porta potties instead of the restroom in their own apartments. Alani?
And imagine going out there when it's cold out in the middle of the night using that. Some residents are saying they're not using it at night. They're trying to find other ways, but they're using words like embarrassing, degrading. These are the words that they're describing about their living conditions inside. And they also say they're frustrated because they can't get a straight answer on a timeline or what is causing these issues.
I just don't think it's fair.
Residents at 55 Far Apartments in Buckhead are
Not in the
stretching into the
Buckhead.
second week.
I think Buckhead is the rich niggas, Bankhead is the bum niggas, I don't know. But I guess Buckhead is getting Bankhead treatment.
Without water in their units.
I can't wash, I can't do nothing. I can't even flush my toilet.
Lalita Swopes moved into this apartment 2 years ago after experiencing homelessness on and off for 10 years.
Maybe I got it fucked up. Maybe Bankhead has got the money. Buck, I don't know, man. Somebody put that shit in the chat.
It took me a long time to get to this point. I'm trying to get my life together. And I thought I was on a good path.
Bankhead is the hood, all right.
Right now, I don't feel like that.
Lalita says she had to cancel a job interview because she hadn't showered in several days.
I want to look and feel good about myself and get the job, and I want that employer to feel the same way once they meet me. That ain't gonna happen.
Resident Nicole Brown, an Army veteran with 8 years of service, is also without water. She shares these emails from the leasing office with us. For more than a week, they write plumbers will be on site, but residents say,
I ain't saying none of that.
No plumbers out here.
Emails stating they are coordinating with the city.
Paid $2,100 to live here, but have to
Word?
go somewhere else to get your basic needs. How does that feel?
Stress.
You niggas is in Atlanta, Buckhead, paying $2,100 a month? Yo, times is changing. You niggas gonna start moving up north soon. That's gonna be sick. When I'm older and on my way out, I'll be laughing like, yo, you niggas is moving up north? And then you niggas gonna move back down south, man. Y'all gonna figure it out, though.
Stressful. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's
disgusting.
Saddening. It's disheartening, especially when I was trying to be proactive about it.
Nicole called City of Atlanta code enforcement saying they've come twice, leaving behind notices in her apartment plus the leasing office. Nicole says the complex is still demanding February's rent with late fees.
It's draining. It's draining, and it makes you feel lower than low. Like I never thought that I would be here.
She can't even do her fucking hair. She's like, yo, shit's so bad, I'ma throw these gorilla arms on my head. Like, I don't even know what that is. It's like a hat with gorilla arms. Like, I don't know what to say. Shit bad in Buckhead, man. It's bad in Buckhead, man.
Here in 2026.
Residents say they've been offered 2 gallons of water total since the start of no water, plus porta potties out back for their use.
Wow.
You got your own place. You got your own apartment.
Porta potties?
Why should I have to use a porta potty? Why should I have to?
I've never seen white people have a nice complex and have to use porta potties, bro. That's crazy.
Inconvenience myself to walk downstairs.
Stop smiling, nigga.
Go outside to use a porta potty. That's ludicrous.
55 Far Apart.
I have to use porta potty. Man, that's ludicrous, man.
Is managed by Arcan Capital. Their lawyer tells Atlanta News First each unit is owned by an individual or a company. Arcan says they don't have the authority of fixing issues in units or the property.
That's the unit? That shit look $2,100 a month? Man, y'all motherfuckers in the South, man. Damn.
At large. In a statement, Arcan writes, "We understand how difficult this has been for all affected tenants. While outside of our control, we are assisting management and can confirm every effort is being made to remedy the issue."
Niggas gonna get a free month rent. It's only right. It's only right they get a free month. Or they might have justification and, I don't know, break lease.
Oh, how grateful and how blessed you are with the little small things until you don't have it.
I'm sorry.
I've reached out to the city's code enforcement and also the HOA, Atlanta Community Services, that is also connected to this property here, just to get a timeline on restoration and also if this violates any city codes. We have not heard back yet. Reporting live here in Buckhead, I'm Alani Latang.
Lucky y'all ain't up north.
Let us know what you find out. Thanks, Alani. Hey,
Right now, new details on a horrific case in Chester County. A three-month boy allegedly stabbed by his father.
What?
And tonight we have new video showing the arrest of 44-year-old Michael Phillips, who's been charged with attempted homicide, according to police.
8 hours ago in Cleveland.
A neighbor sharing this video with us.
Mother of 6 killed by her husband.
I'm Sheba Russell.
Oh, nope, that's the next thing, my bad.
Stabbed the baby inside a Coatesville apartment while the child's mother was holding him.
He stabbed the baby?
Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Sheba Russell. Court documents say Phillips stabbed the baby inside a Coatesville apartment while the child's mother was holding him. Our Kelly Rule explains.
Yo, that's crazy.
The baby was flown to CHOP and is in the ICU, but in stable but critical condition. Now, during his arraignment today, Phillips had nothing to say and was denied bail. We did learn from
My sister was born at CHOP, Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, if you didn't know.
Investigators and neighbors today that there was also...
We're not talking about that chop shop some of y'all ladies be going to and shit. That's a different chop shop. CHOP, Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
A 9-year-old boy in the home during this horrific ordeal. We want to warn you, some of these details are disturbing to hear.
Damn, yo.
New video provided.
Yo, this nigga got his pants down and shit.
The moments Coatesville police took 44-year-old Michael Phillips into custody just after 11:30 Wednesday morning. Police say they were called to this apartment complex on Smithbridge Drive in Coatesville for a stabbing of a 3-month-old baby boy.
Man.
Neighbor Jim Gimmel said he heard screaming, then a 9-year-old boy outside barefoot.
What? The 9-year-old came to our front stoop and we went downstairs. And he was like, he's gonna kill my baby, he's gonna kill my baby. And I was like, tell me where to go. So I called my wife, Laura, downstairs. She took him upstairs.
Court documents say the 9-year-old boy was instructed by his mom to run for help. Moments earlier, inside their apartment, documents say the mother told police she was in the bedroom with the infant when Phillips stared at her blankly and started making comments about having to sacrifice the baby. Then came at her and tried stabbing the baby multiple times, but only stabbed him once. Documents say she ran out of the building with the baby and her 9-year-old son, and Phillips ripped the baby out of her arms and threw him in the snow.
Word.
Super sad. So I ran down here and I saw right as the police were tackling the dad and grabbing the baby and running.
Yo, he off that meth.
Terrible. I mean, I've got 2 sons and a daughter, so yeah, about the same age. It's sad.
Documents say police found a bloody knife under a blanket in the apartment.
Yo.
The infant's mother told police in another interview, according to documents, that she believed Phillips was having a psychotic episode but was also known to abuse drugs. She told police before the stabbing she saw Phillips holding the baby's feet with a knife in his hand, and that's when she picked the baby up. Neighbors who saw the couple of kids come and go from the community are shocked and devastated.
I'm telling you, it's so scary. Like yesterday, we had to literally put a chair behind the door because you never know who you live with.
A chair?
In a statement, the Chester County District Attorney said, quote, yesterday, Coatesville police and local EMS heroically worked to give this infant a chance to survive. Our thoughts go to the family during this incredibly difficult time. Now, police say Phillips will remain behind bars at Chester County Prison until his preliminary hearing. Reporting in Coatesville, I'm Kelly Rule, Fox 29 News.
We begin here at 5.
And by the way, Chester's outside Philly, if you didn't know. This is mother of 6 killed by a husband, which is crazy. How could you?
The family sharing their grief after a mother of 6 was shot and killed in Sandusky. Thank you for being here with us. I'm Katie Houston.
And I'm Damon.
Yo, that's a brolic motherfucking nigga. He brolic as shit. Yo, this nigga brolic.
Katie Houston.
And I'm Damon Maloney. This happened last Wednesday, and tonight the woman's husband faces charges. News 5's Maya Locke spoke with the family about their loss and how they're hoping to move forward.
Damon Maloney. Oh, I got too many
jokes. To know my sister was to love my sister. My sister, she was amazing.
Anita Perry shares the
Yo, we in Cleveland, man. The land.
Good memories of her sister, Rolanda Perry Watkins.
Her mother skills, top of the charts, everything that she did was for her kids.
It's what she holds on to in order to keep going after losing her little sister just last week.
I'm still in disbelief, I'm shocked. I really don't know how I'm feeling. I'm just one day at a time.
On February 4th, Perry received a call from her niece that her sister had just been shot inside of their home. By the time she made it to Sandusky, Rolanda was pronounced dead, and the alleged shooter was the victim's husband.
We knew she was going through marital problems, but not to this extent.
According to Sandusky police, they were called to this home on Sycamore Street.
It sounds like the shooter's barricaded in this residence.
Where they found Rolanda, who had been shot 3 times. The suspect, Jerry Watkins III, barricaded himself on the 2nd floor and was armed with a knife. After a brief standoff, Watkins was taken into custody and charged with murder.
I ain't never think that he would do that to my sister. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I have talked to him, I have talked to her, you feel me? Like, that, I ain't never, ever, like, nah, not that.
Have you spoken to him since?
No, I wanted to, I tried to. I actually seen him there, and I said a few things, but my main focus was getting my nieces.
Rolanda had 6 daughters, whom she deeply loved, and the family has stepped in to make sure the girls are taken care of.
I got her, you know what I'm saying? I got them babies like that. I feel like I owe that to my sister, you feel me? And I'm gonna make sure those babies, is raised the way she was raising them.
Eventually, Perry says she wants to have a conversation with Watkins.
I want to know why, you feel me? Like, how could you?
But for now, her family is focusing on the kids and honoring Rolanda. They held a balloon release in her honor.
Passing of Snooki has brought this family together.
What are you going to miss the most about your sister?
I just don't miss my sister overall, man, and miss watching her be a mama, you know? I'm gonna miss that.
Harry says she is grateful for how the community has stepped up. Now that she has taken her nieces in, she has shared different ways people could donate. You can find a link on news5cleveland.com. Maya Lockett, News 5.
Well, the man responsible for helping bury and conceal the body of a murdered 5-year-old girl in Syracuse will spend the next 14 years behind bars.
I hear that,
Carice
right?
Parks was sentenced today after several outbursts at the judge, the prosecution, and police. Inside an Onondaga County courtroom, Judge Matthew Doran spoke about choices and the one Carice Parks made in January of 2024, which will put him in prison for more than a decade.
Your choices, when you had the opportunity, and you could have made it somewhat better for so many people, and for her memory, and you took completely the opposite, and you made it far, far worse.
I'm getting threatened inside the... I'm
not arguing with you. You had the right to speak, and you certainly spoke, Mr. Parks.
Parks pled guilty to charges of weapons possession and helping bury the body of 5-year-old Nefertiti Harris, a crime he apologized for in a prepared statement.
I wish everyone would have got help, especially Nefertiti. I should in no way, shape, or form be involved in this incident. I'm sorry.
Today is the first time I've heard the words "I'm sorry" from you.
I've been trying to say that. I've been trying to talk, but it's like I was being stopped talking. I've been trying to talk. I've been trying to talk the whole time, and every time I write letters or something, they get shut down.
Parks is the first to be sentenced in the death of Nefertiti Harris. Her mother, Latasha Mott, admitted to beating the 5-year-old to death with a belt in the shower at their apartment as a form of punishment. After 5 days, she and Parks buried Nefertiti in a shallow grave in the woods off Salt Springs Road. Mott is scheduled to be sentenced February.
Yo, the mom beat the fucking kid in the shower with a belt. Then they bodied him. They fucking buried the motherfucker. Man, you can't do it. You can't make this shit up, man.
11th.
That's crazy. Beating the shit out of, like, daughters, though?
The scope of your actions is almost incomprehensible. The severity, the brutality of your actions.
After several outbursts, Parks was sentenced.
We're not done, Mr. Parks. Deputy, we're not done, Mr. Parks. We're going to complete.
I'm not rough. I know I had nothing to do with that. I still pinning stuff on me.
14 years for criminal possession of a weapon, 2 to 4 years for concealing a human corpse and hindering prosecution.
You're all in cahoots.
You're entitled to your opinion, Mr. Parks, but I believe some measure of justice is going to be achieved.
Yes.
Yes.
Nefertiti's mother, Latasha Mott, faces a sentence of 23 to life in prison. As part of her guilty plea, she's also forbidden from appealing her sentence. She'll be in court tomorrow. We'll take a look out.
New tonight, a system that allows people to keep driving on a suspended.
We already did that. Next.
Kind of an
Oh,
Action News
nah.
exclusive here tonight.
Man, I had something else, or was that it? I got some shit on the, man, this shit have fucking refreshed. I got some shit on the Nancy Guthrie case. A lot of y'all have no idea what's going on. This is the last thing I'm gonna play. As far as the Nancy Guthrie case. I get shit, one of the channels I follow is live right now. They still ain't found Mom Dukes.
6:09 right now. Major developments coming to light in the search for Nancy Guthrie.
The FBI now updating its description of the person who they believe has taken the Guthrie matriarch. NBC 10's Jeff Saperstone has the new developments from our live center. Jeff.
Yeah, the reward is now up to $100,000, and the FBI now has more specifics. They've actually identified the brand of backpack here, and they have a picture of what a backpack would look like, a similar one right here. It's an Oak Trail black backpack, again, similar to what that suspect was wearing in the video. You could see it right here in the straps. So they were able to identify that, and they have a better description of that person. He's a man 5'9" to 5'10" inches tall with an average build. On Thursday, a white tent was put up outside the front door of Nancy Guthrie's home. It is the same spot where we saw the images of that masked man in the early morning hours of February 1st. Investigators also found a pair of black gloves in the foothills near the 84-year-old's home. Those gloves are now being analyzed for DNA. The FBI has collected some 13,000 tips.
A lot of leads in there that aren't going to be legitimate, but there's some that absolutely are, and that's what they're going to be focusing on.
So meantime, Savannah Guthrie posted this video on social media showing her mom and siblings from their childhood with the caption, "Our lovely mom, we will never give up on her. Thank you for your prayers and hope." Investigators are now asking neighbors to search their home security cameras between January 1st and February 2nd, so a bigger period of time here. We'll keep you posted. In the live center, Jeff Saperstone, NBC 10 Boston.
5, a fun.
Oldest cold case in history, San Bernardino. Man, I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go fucking work out, do burpees. Stay looking all fucking chiseled and shit. While you motherfuckers figure out what you're gonna do for the rest of your fucking day. Holla. Appreciate you coming through. As usual, I'll keep the news coming. I might go live later. I always say that and never go live, but if I do, I hope you'll be there. Yes, indeedy. Holla.